Action!
They call him Daddy Cool because he always keeps his cool. He is the glue that keeps us set together. He is considered to be among the best first ADs in Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us today on Real Talk is Kimunya Chris. Chris, thank you so much for joining us. Nashukuru tena sana. What exactly does an assistant director do?
I think an assistant director is the heartbeat of the production, especially when it comes to the whole prep and shoot. Let's talk about it in terms of a movie. He comes in early. In terms of also, he has to break down the script, and when you break down the script, you get to know the budget. And the producers also use this to determine how much it's going to be used, how many days are going to be used. So actually, he is like an a son in all departments. He'll break it down for art, he'll break it down for wardrobe, he'll break it for location, casting, extras. An assistant director it's a very integral part of the production system, and is the person who actually gives out more information than anyone else. Everyone runs to them instead of the producer.
So what does it take for one to be an assistant director?
One, you have to be very versatile and you have to be very patient because una deal na wase wengi and temperaments are wase wengi sana. You have to also be very calm and respectful of other people. So in the sense that whereby everyone that is on set ako hapo na sababu, and they're all professionals. So you can't be sitting down and unongelesha or talking down to someone because you think that you know better. No, I don't know lighting. I may have some bit of knowledge about lighting, but if a lighting person comes and tells me, I need only 10 minutes to sort this out. Why am I saying I give you 5? I have no idea why he's saying 10, but I know I trust his judgment because 10 is what he needs and 10 is... So when I 10 mark ifike, I was okay, tell me. Yeah, what's happening? Are we ready now? Oh, bad. Okay, sir. Stop lying now. Remember to query because now everything is... You're holding up everything in production. Mm-hmm. And you know, in production time is literally money.
Yeah.
So for me, I'd say you have to be very respectful. You have to be very... always thinking forward. Like you have to be a solution-oriented person.
So does this mean that an assistant director needs to be loud, or should they have a loud voice?
It's not so bad having one. It can be, and I think everyone has a loud voice. Everyone, even the ones who's like, hey, but when it comes to that point whereby there's too much pressure, you'll always have to amplify. And then sometimes, unfortunately, when it comes to someone having to use or shouting, it means I feel it's a point whereby everyone is not listening. Ama kila mtu anafanya tu mambo yake. And people are tired or they don't even respect you if it comes to that. So una push to say and you shout una skuma tu watu like okay sir, just fine. And I know it gets to a point whereby it's day 10. Everyone is ushachoka na kila mtu. You don't want to see everyone else like so I say you've been on set.
Yes.
You don't have to shout. You can always talk to people. Like for me, what I do before I start in any production is let's run through what we need for the day.
Yeah.
Do we need, so the first thing is we're moving locations to an upper. This is what we need ideally from you guys. If there's any special effects, if anything, if there's any stunts, if there's any kind of rigging or anything, and SFX also, if there's any gun involved, anything, so we need to be safe. I need to brief everyone so everyone can understand when you get to that point, this is what I need from you. Do you have everything required for that thing? Do you get? So if hata tukiongea asubuhi unaniambia by the way, so yesterday client and maybe come and commercial wamechange nguo usiku, so we need to get kuibuy asubuhi, and you know the only shops may open at 8. So what do we do? So after we've talked about in the morning, so we can make a plan. I'm saying, okay guys, we don't have this wardrobe right now, are we happy to move to this section? Lighting, are you okay to keep move? And how long will it take to light? Because let's move, and then we only need 1 hour kuchukua hiyo nguo, and 2 hours to light. So what do we do? Let's stand down, let's wait for the nguo to come. But after all of us have deliberated, because the call sheet, when it's made, it's a collaboration of everyone. I'll go talk to wardrobe. Tomorrow we have this wardrobe coming in. How long would you need to dress the person in the morning, maybe? And then be half an hour. Cool. Makeup, there's a bit of special effects. Amma, it's going to be intense for her. She has to be like modeled up. So how long do you need? Like half an hour or 45? That's half an hour, 45 minutes. So I'm thinking, okay. And then I have to go to Mikey. How long do you take? 15 minutes. So let's say that's where it's 45, 1 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes only for that section. So, okay, like I go to lighting. How long will this take? And maybe 2 hours. Okay, so I have 1.5 hours I can do lighting in Nini. Art, this setup is, do we give you like a day before you can go set it up? So by the time when I come up, I'll know a definitive call time for everyone to come in on time and make sense for them. So I don't need to call the director if he's coming at 6. And then I call the director at 6, and we only have 2 or more hours to shoot until 2. I'll be like, no, I'll be lying to him. Let me call him later around 7:30 before we're turning over at 8. So it's a collaboration of everyone. So if you have to listen to everyone so you can make your notes and your name, and then we can make something that you have not dictated to them, but they've shared what they feel. So hata ikikwambia niko hapo, so wewe ndio uliniambia. Mimi sikutoa, wewe ndio ulinishow. But yeah, maybe something changed. Like, tell me what, and that's when I'm saying you have to be solution oriented. So it may happen. Okay,
what's the solution?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to, at this moment we don't care who did what.
You've done commercials, you've done film, and you've done series. Which of the three?
I've also done live events for flow managing.
Live events for flow managing.
Which is okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nigani of the 4 is the most involving.
Terms of prep for commercial first. Commercial is very intense. It's a short period of time. So 1 day shoot, you'll have 2 days of preps maybe, if you're lucky and the budget is good, and it's intense. So you have to contain more than 30 shots in a day, which is a lot. It's a lot. So that's gonna take you. And you share a better producer. It's gonna be like, it's an 18-hour shoot. Like, we just make it work. I'm like, nope. I've read the treatment, I've seen the script, I've seen the storyboard. It's gonna be longer than what you think. So trust me, you need breakfast, you'll be lunch, and you need dinner. It's gonna be long. You do your magic, which magic? It is there.
It's the reality.
It's the reality. So you guys, the way you quoted for Bulisha failed from the word go. Yeah. It was supposed to be a 2-day shoot, but since Mataka, I'll just do it because we don't have time. So it's very involving. It's very, very tight, and you don't sleep. Trust, when you start, it's done. But when it comes to pay, it's best.
For commercial?
Commercial. Okay. Commercials pay a good rate. So when it comes to movies, the best thing about the prep is longer. So you tend to take your time, break it down, make sure you go through your notes, get involved with every aspect of that shoot. Like, you understand the script, like it's here. Yeah. And I'm like, so you know, we'll need horses for that scene, Yeah. Like, but you just know it. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to shoot, it's longer, it's good, which you tend to do a lot of scenes. You tend to do a lot in a long time. Mm-hmm. The best thing about, I've worked on international films, and what's the way I want us to go? Yeah. It's whereby we do 3 scenes at the most. A day. And it's even at that time it's like less than 2 pages. Yeah. And we shoot, we cover it in totality, and it's proper. Everyone goes back home. We start, like, it's a 12-hour day plus lunch. So you get to set, shoot 6 hours, lunch break, everything's proper, and then we go back, and we still do it. So I mean, hopefully we get there in our industry. I haven't done so many local productions of late. I don't know why, but after this, I hope I'll get some jobs. So we've done commercials, TV, movies. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now we go to live shows and stage management. Yeah. The best thing about live shows, and I love them, I think for me, is whereby the rehearsals are intense. Mm-hmm. And we rehearse for days. We did a South Africa's Got Talent just the other day, and we used to rehearse it like crazy. And the things about those, we are behind the curtains, so we know what happens. So we know the buzzers, we know everything. Like, there's now like mystery or mystique behind it. We would do like 2-day rehearsals, and we'd time it to the letter. Wow. So every act has to be 3 minutes. Yeah. They need to rehearse it for the time they come in, do it, come off. Our stage and our prop guys come in, sweep up everything. While Kansime, our host, is doing we are setting up there at the stage. Yeah. And that setup has to be like 60 seconds. Wow. So just counting down. So best thing, when you go live, it goes live. Yeah. And once you call it wrap, we are done.
Wow.
So it's like, I've done. So the pressure is, and then move on. So the other one is like, hey, you have to wait for edits. Done.
Ni stage gani wewe unafeel kama AD unafaa kwanza kuwa involved?
For me, once the script is ready, once the drafts are ready, once everyone is happy with the scripts, approved and everything, that's involved the ADs then, or involved. Let them break down the script. Budget it. Yeke hapo, they're there, my budget, my script, waangalie, waseme ina work. We can do this in 40 days. As an AD, because most of the days are done by producers, and this is a money thing, which I understand. Atasema, hey, manze, utasema ni 40 days, atakwambia hapana, hii 25. Vizuri. I'm like, trust us. No, tutakuwa tu sawa, wetu ipige. Hopefully where we're going and everything in this industry, we can be able to get those timings and rates ambazo zinaweza work for us. Because I don't understand how can you adapt a series from, say, it's the same adaptation in Kenya, but the budgets are
different.
That makes sense.
What do you recommend kama AD? Break down just coming up the call sheets, nanini, breaking down the script. What softwares do you use? Do you recommend softwares or ende to the old fashioned way ya kukaa chini kuandika kusoma notes?
No, for me, day one, we started with the kuandika notes.
Yes.
Back then,
back then.
It was sure. Wow.
Yeah.
Internet dash. So, but for now, and I think our people who are coming up, they are more computer, whatever, versatile. But for them, I think what is Movie Magic. Movie Magic is a very it's an amazing application or program to break down your scripts. It breaks you down. It gives you all those programs that you need. And I've also worked with so many international ADs whereby they also use the same one. So I'd recommend them to use that.
So what are the challenges wewe kama AD you may face throughout your career? For
me, is whereby I want it to work, and I want the producers, but the producers will just tell you, pros, hatufanyaje kitu, haiwezi work in your timeline. This is what I have, this is what I have. There's no way nitatoa pesa. 2 is when you have crew ambao I just want to frustrate. And 3 pia cast ambao they're not just, if wanakuwa tu superstar.
Yeah.
For nothing. We're here to work. I mean, you're a superstar. But we're here to work. Let's just work.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing this?
My first one was Sugar.
Whoa.
I do the math now.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, yes, Sugar. So ulikuwa na hiyo training kama AD ama ulianza wapi?
No, for me I started as a camera person. Nilikuwa camera operator and I did a lot of shows for KTN, which is back then it was called Travel Diaries. It was featuring Ibri Susan and Nick Wangondu. For me, my passion always wanted to direct. And I was looking for every entry level to become a director. So nikasema tena kwa camera person, ndio. Hiyo naanza kwanza. Afu nikaona, Lula anapiga kelele nani anataka kusema hata kuliko director. Akaja. I was like, okay, acha nimjue. Oh, he's an AD. So how does an AD? Okay, goddamn, that's good. Next, nikakuwa nimeshikanisha AD. Came, and I even started as a third AD on Sugar. Man, and I pushed it, and I came second AD on that. I was like, hey, wow, okay. And I pushed it, like, now I'm becoming a director. And I did direct some stuff. It could come to reality on the ground, whereby, unfortunately, is what pays the bills. And unfortunately, then directing wasn't so much and wasn't paying a lot. And who was coming to direct? Mostly foreign crew.
Wanakuja. Yeah.
So there's no local director.
Okay.
And if there's one, it's just small budget, which not Anita.
Yeah.
But I came and so bills zangu zalipa, I can sustain my family, have kids to feed, have homes to need, have whatever to do. So I think it worked for me in that aspect. I also enjoyed. And for me, it's also a career. It's not a stepping stone anymore.
It's a career.
It's a career on its own.
How do you feel about mentorship?
I love it. You
love it. Okay. Have you mentored?
I have tried. I am trying. But I feel the kind of people we have, the people we have right now, I don't see the passion.
Yeah.
I must see that spark. I'm like, okay, you. But now, how much? Sasa ni gani tena? Utalipatiwa fare, utalipatiwa food, utalipatiwa home. Come. I just want to see how much you go aggressive on this.
Yeah.
But I've been involved in masterclasses for guys in studying film. So I always go take them through the reality of what's on the ground and how they can do it wakishafika.
Has the struggle been worth it?
Yeah, for sure. Right now where I'm at in life, I mean, I thank God. For me, when you see all my hashtags, my post is like Godson and blessed. I am truly God's son and I'm blessed. I'm very favored when I say that when I come to this industry, because when I came in, I was a nobody. No one knew me. My parents didn't even know what I was doing. But now I can afford to be called somewhere. And it's not because of me, because I know nimekuwa God ameweza kunibless your stuff. So nikitoka tu hapa naanza piga simu and is nani nikosa kuulizwa nipatie CV with someone stranger, with no one who knows about me, but just heard about me. So yeah, it's been worth it. Getting to where I'm at.
Unafeel ni kama your career may affect your social life in any way?
My family life, maybe.
Your family life?
Yeah.
What does that mean? You don't have a social life?
As filmmakers, when we don't shoot, we have a social life.
Yes.
You get we are just lose Monday to Monday. But when we're busy, we are busy.
Yeah.
So in terms of families, whereby you can't even do something in terms of booking holidays. Nataka kwenda holiday, but I'm a freelancer. But when I got that call,
kidogo
acha nipige tutaenda. You get, so those kind of things, and whereby even family functions you rarely attend. You get, those are very important, whereby there's like at a wedding or funeral, you're like, oh snap, how do I tell? Especially as an AD and your capacity, and you need to be there.
Do you think we have an industry?
Yes, we do have an industry. Yes, we do have an industry. Maybe it's not it's kind of formal, but it's there. It's not structured, which is unfortunate, but it's gonna get there. And I believe we'll have unions like the doctors, we'll have unions like the teachers. We will get there, but we have to sacrifice a lot, and it has to come from us. And it comes from us is whereby, and I believe this, when a producer quotes for a job, or any producer should understand an AD analipwa, let's say 20,000 across the board. All producers should know that. So fees, crew should not be touched. Change everything else. If you want a cheaper, look for another cheaper location. Like he change. If it's your markup, I know you don't change your markup. Your markup is only 20%. You never change it. But let's get to a position whereby we can be able to sustain these people. The industry we need to grow. I need everyone to have a house. We can't be the only ones who are walking. We can always be the ones we haven't moved for the last 10 years because we cannot. Not because we don't want, but we cannot because of the rates that we have. But hopefully we'll get there.
What do you think we need to do huku kwa ground for us to get there?
And unfortunately, kila mtu ana shida, kila mtu ana njaa kivyake. Mimi shida yangu na yako ni tofauti. And I cannot fault someone akiambia wewe niko na 10,000 kama uchukue kazi. Ama unakatuka hao. It's come to do. We need to be together pamoja. Hopefully tunaweza satisfy all people's njaa to a percent whereby tunaweza kuwa comfortable kuchukua hiyo job ya 20 na tukatae tukiwa pamoja. But what would happen tukiwa tukata tafanyaje?
Itabidi wamekubali. How important should a first AD, how important is it for a first AD to have a second or a third AD?
Very important. And we fight so much for these positions. When I get on a job, I always want a second AD. And that's not because about that I'm lazy, but because I inside to coordinate. So the first AD is breaking down the script, handling the set, running the set. Second AD comes in when it's a long project, handling the call sheet, always working the schedule as we progress. So he's always an office person. The second AD is very close to the production in terms of learn kufanya. So every single time day kinakuisha, he should have the next call sheet ready for tomorrow. And that's after consultation with every department. So you need to talk to makeup, you need to talk to wardrobe, you need to talk to everyone else before you can set a time. Atafanywa the whole day atashinda up and down. And then third AD is with me on set as if I'm the first running the set. So he is my person behind. He's the one coordinating the extras, coordinating the other supporting cast. He's the other person that's we need to take the cast back tomorrow, get me someone else, we're moving to the next location. If I'm here, angalia the next setup. It's unfortunate when we want our own ADs, seconds, thirds, we have a PA in the office. Let's come and do.
Yeah. So we don't have enough trained personnel on the ground, kama ADs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it difficult when you're given someone who's not trained?
Very.
Yeah.
It's nafunza.
Yeah.
Ako class. I need to teach now.
Yeah. You need to work.
You need to work.
Do you think we have a balance in the AD department in terms of female, male? Do we have a balance yet? Bado tuko wanting.
Yes.
For what? What should be more?
I think the ladies are kidogo. Uzuri, the ladies in Kenya now have their own awards, which is amazing.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Because, again, we are the unsung heroes.
Yeah.
No one knows us.
It's true.
We are never on the credits in the opening sequence. Never. These people should be recognized.
Yeah, they should.
They do a lot.
This is why we have this show, guys.
Yeah. I believe, why not have an award for them?
Yes. So many unsung heroes. But pole, like you said, we will get there.
Yeah.
We will definitely get there. What is the most interesting that has ever happened to you on a set?
This, for me, is just a caution to everyone who's coming into the industry and everyone who's in the industry, and as whereby, yes, film is important, but film is not your life. Mm-hmm. Take care of yourself first, because this thing will eat you alive. We were going to set. Early morning pickup, you're supposed to drive to set to Bulolongo. I'm the second last person to be picked, so we're driving on. So and the driver was a bit late. So we are driving, and then just up also way back, we were hit. There's another driver who came, and then he T-boned us on the side. So a car flipped, and then we almost rolled. But we just slid on the side. Some of us were hospitalized. Alafu BCC hatukuwa na set hiyo siku, and set iliendelea. Watu walishoot, vitu ziliea. So for me, that incident just came to realization, kaniambia, bro, ikitu cinema itaendelea hata ufanyaje. Just think about yourself, think about life. Hata toka hiyo siku nikaambia hata chelewaje. Relax, bro. Inaweza tungoje maendeleo tu, lakini we will get there when we get there. So for me, it's like, take your time. Usikose kula, usikose kulala. Kila saa ita work out at the end of the day.
What would you tell anyone who wants to join the AD Directional Department?
Come to money.
Yeah.
And just make sure you have a solution-oriented mind. Mm-hmm. Everyone is a colleague. Everyone wants the same.
Yeah.
No one amekam karibu. Kila mtu anataka the same thing, make the same show, make it work.
Mm. So no one is an enemy?
No one is an enemy.
It's teamwork.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we have a tradition that at the end of every episode, we play a game.
Short game.
So I have a box of questions.
Yes, please.
Utapick any 3 random questions. You will answer. Ukichukua swali uone utaweza kujibu, utaacha fine ya 200.
Okay.
Itabaia mtu lunch hapa nje. So we just buy lunch randomly. So
I guess you know which box ile iko na ina ujinga, si ndio? Mnajua?
Sijui.
Kuna mtu aliweka hizo stuff.
Kuna mtu aliweka like it was random picking and random putting.
Okay.
Kuna basi.
Someone leo atakula.
Let's see.
Well, what's my guilty pleasure?
Can't be anything.
I know, I'm trying to. Anapenda watch movies.
You've lied. You have lied.
Oh, we got
Question
one more.
2.
Okay.
Do we have 2 more?
Yeah. Let's see. What's the craziest thing you've ever done in the name of love? What's the craziest thing you've ever done in the name of love?
Take 2.
Nana kula lunch. 3. What's the worst thing your mom ever caught you doing as a kid? Smoking bang.
Ooh. Smoking toot. What happened?
Cannabis. No, it's midterm. She's going to church, me I'm back home. I thought, let me just do it. Kumbe Saturday, I'm doing it, she's walking in.
Ooh.
I didn't hear the gate. And then I'm like, what? So the thing is, I tried to dim it and then run to the bathroom and try and kill the smell. But the worst thing, when I'm running, the smoke is coming out. So how yote nanuka. Hey, it was a long day.
Ulipigwa?
Niliepa.
Ulihepa?
Ndio saa 6. Watu wamelala. Snacked in.
Okay. So, unataka bonus question?
No, I'm good.
So, thank you so much,
Thank you
Chris,
guys
for joining us. Thank you.
Asante sana. Let me wish you all the best. Thank you so much.
Awesome. We have come to the end of our show today. Thank you so much for joining us. Until next time. Goodbye.